Hello, NECO 2023, question number 10, section B. A bucket full of water is 40 centimeters in diameter in the opened end, 24 centimeters in diameter at the bottom end, and 32 centimeters deep. So the bucket is emptied completely into a cylindrical drum of 56 centimeters in diameter. We have to find the level of water in the drum to the nearest whole number, taking pi to be 22 on 7. Looking for the level of water, meaning the height. Alright. We've emptied the water into the cylinder, meaning the volume of water in the bucket is the same as the volume of water in the cylinder. So let's make a sketch of this. I believe this looks like a bucket, right? So the diameter here has been given to us as 12. The bottom, is it 12? No, 24. So we have 24. Then the top is what? 40 centimeters, right? This does not give us a clear shape. We can call this a cylinder. We can also call this a frustum. So we can either extend this so that we can easily call this a cone. If we call it complete diagram, that will be a cone. So let me just draw a line dividing this into 2. Then this means that if I have this, it's a complete cone. Dividing this into 2, 12 centimeter, the 40 become 20 centimeter, 20 centimeter as of radius, not diameter. 20 plus 20, 40 diameter at the open end of the bucket. Then the bottom, 24, 12 plus 12, 24. Alright, so now we are saying that the water in the bucket is what? 32 centimeters deep, meaning from the top to the bottom, it will be 32 centimeters. So now we are saying that if we use the bottom here, which is also a cone, it should be a complete cone. So let's just make half of it. If I take half of that, this is going to look like a triangle with where we have our 12. Is that not it? I think this is 12 centimeter. This is 20 centimeter. The height here is 32 centimeter. But this very height from the apex to the bottom, we don't know. Then it means if I want to take the complete height of the whole thing, it will be 32 plus this. Let me just label that word, h. Now, if we look at this as a complete triangle, don't forget this is a line perpendicular. So this will give you right angle triangle. So we can call this a similar triangle. From here to here, I'll be extended to mean from here to the top. So by similar triangle, what are we going to compare? We are going to compare the corresponding side. So I can take the horizontal side divided by the vertical side, or I can take the vertical side divided by what? Horizontal side. Don't forget, we are saying we can also take it 12 divided by this, meaning corresponding sides. We compare the corresponding side and compare the vertical one. It's the same thing. I can take it 12 divided by h is the same as 20 divided by the capital H, or 12 divided by 20, h divided by capital H. Because of similar triangle, we can use that approach. So I'll be saying 12 centimeter over 20 centimeter vertical side h Horizontal, another vertical side, which is a capital H, is made up of what? H plus 32, or better still, let me see, 32 plus what? H. So that I'll be dealing with only one dimension, right? The small letter H. We can cross multiply here and have 12 times 32 plus H equals to 20 times H. That will give us 20H. What do? We multiply this, and 12 times this gives us 384. 12 times H will be 12H equals to 20H. What do? We can group like terms and make our 384 equals to 20H minus what? 12H. Let me squeeze this here. That will give us 384 equals to, is that not 8? Yes, 8H divided by 8 divided by H. H is going to be 384 divided by 8, and that will give us 48 centimeters. So now what are we going to do? We know that from here to here give us 48. Then from here to here, which is the longest height, would be 32 plus this. So 60, no 70, that will give us 80. Don't forget that. So now let's look at the volume of water that is in the bucket. So we can say that volume of water in the bucket. What is it? I think it's just going to be the top part. And how will you get that? Since this is not a known shape, we say that if I have this and I'm looking for the shaded part, I find the volume of all of them minus the volume of the down, because I don't know what shape is the shaded part. So find the volume of the whole thing minus the unshaded part. So that is going to be volume of the bigger cone. This is a cone, right? So of the bigger cone minus the volume of what? Smaller cone. Bear with me, my board is too small, so we write it in a way that we can exhaust all the space. We are looking for the volume of water in the bucket. It's going to be volume of the complete cone, this cone that we have introduced, minus the smaller cone. It is only the cone that we know the volume for. We can't find the volume of unknown shape. So in this case, my volume is going to be, what is the formula for finding the volume of a cone? That's 1/3 the volume of a cylinder. So that is going to be 1/3 pi r square h. But the bigger cone here is using the h as, is going to use this as the longest radius. So I'll use capital R. Then I use capital H minus 1/3 pi r square h. I believe you understand why the change of uppercase and lowercase. The bigger cone take the radius to be 40. If I use smaller r, it means both are the same. They're not the same. The r here is 20, the r here is what? 12. The h here as lowercase 48, the uppercase 80, right? So let's do that. I can see a common factor of 1/3 pi. So let me take the pi out. R square h minus r square h. So now let's do the substitution. This is going to be 1/3 pi into bracket. The r is 20, so 20 square times the h. 48 plus 32 will be 80. R, which is 12, times 48 we still maintain 1/3 pi. This will be 400 times 80. So 32 by 48, 3 zeros. 144 times 48. And that will give us 6912. Let's perform the subtraction of this, multiply by this, and that will give us 25,088 here times pi. Will be pi divided by what? 3. So this is going to be the value of the volume of the bucket. We can still put that as centimeter. This is pi cube. I'm maintaining the pi in the calculation because we are not at the end of our calculation. We are still going to find the depth of water when it has been transferred into the cylinder. So now if this is going to be the volume, if this volume is emptied into a cylinder, it means the volume of the cylinder will be equal to the volume of the bucket, right? So we know, let me use volume of cylinder equals the volume of bucket. What is the formula for the volume of a cylinder? I think that is pi r squared, right? So you have pi r squared h equals to the 25,088 pi on 3. That is the volume of the bucket, right? All right. This is the pi. Let me indicate that. Well, let's do substitution and see. Don't forget the R here is for the radius of the cylinder, but the diameter of the cylinder has been given as 56. So if 56, we can just say diameter over 2 equals to radius. So 56 over 2, I think this will be 28 centimeter. So in this case, I have pi 28 squared times h, because the h is what we are looking for. How deep the water is, the level of water in the cylinder. So this will also be equals to 25088 pi on what? 3. Pi is here, pi is there. They will cancel out. We have 28 squared. That will be 784h equals to 25088 on 3. The pi cancel. So now we can do cross multiplication. So 784 times 3. That will give us 2352, and the h will be there. 25088. We are looking for the h. So we divide by the coefficient. Meaning divide this by 2352, 2352. So h will be equals to 10.667. But we are being asked to leave our answer in the nearest whole number. Therefore, the level of water in the drum is going to be 11 centimeter, nearest whole number. Therefore, we approximate this to become 1 added to this 11. I believe the concept is grasped. The video is a bit long, but I believe you follow through from the beginning to the end. The board is also not that big, so we have to clean some part of the solutions to get to this place. Thanks for watching. Like and share. Bye.